Scarcity is a disease and it's contagious. So what if the greatest obstacle or barrier to abundance isn't the world around you, however, the way that you think within you? Scarcity isn't just a matter of limited resources. It's a lens through which you unconsciously view your reality, and it could shape things like your fears, your decisions, your relationships. So what if you could change that lens and you could instead see the world with new choices, opportunities, and possibilities? And that's what we'll discuss now. My name is Alex Morgan, and I help you align your actions, your beliefs, your dreams, and your thinking so that you can achieve success. And success is here, and you might as well be ready for it. And one of the easiest ways to be ready for success is to not think in scarcity, to think in abundance. So scarcity is a disease of the unconscious mind. Is that something that you're willing to accept or not? Or is this just an idea? And scarcity can be contagious, and this suggests that our perception of lack or things that are insufficient, this often comes from psychological or emotional factors that make it our objective reality. So, here's some of the explanations of why scarcity is a disease of the unconscious mind. Scarcity essentially is a mental framework. It's where you focus on lack. So when people perceive scarcity, their attention, it narrows to what they don't have. In almost all of these audios, I tell you, your mind gets you what you focus on 100% of the time. So what's going to happen if you focus on lack? I know you're an intelligent person, and so you can figure that out. So this can almost lead to a tunnel vision, causing people to focus excessively on deficiencies rather than long-term solutions or opportunities. If someone believes that there isn't enough time, money, love, resources, what's going to happen? They're going to unconsciously act in ways that reinforce these beliefs, even when abundance is possible. So that's why this is a disease and it's contagious, because what if you're around people who don't think there's enough time, money, love, resources, and they have these beliefs around you? And what if your mind isn't prepared for someone to be speaking about these beliefs? Or what if they didn't even understand that they were speaking like this? Have you ever been around someone and they're always bringing up the fact that they can't do something, or they don't think they deserve it, they don't have enough money, that's too expensive, I'm too this, I'm too that, and they're saying these statements? These people have a scarcity mindset. And if you're not careful, they're unconsciously putting these beliefs out into your reality. So you need to make sure that you're filtering your reality with a filter of success. And I had an audio all about a filter of success, so I'll put it up here. So you need to filter your reality that abundance is possible. Not only is it possible, you're ready for abundance. So scarcity is a mental framework. And if you're not careful, it'll perpetuate all around you if you're not seeing in abundance. So people are biologically wired to notice different threats and shortages due to evolutionary survival needs. So what does this do? This can result in overestimating scarcity in contexts that are today. However, when we had these survival instincts, it was many years ago, and this has been biologically hardwired for many years, where now resources may be plentiful, when instead people were perceiving things as limited many, many years ago. So when you're thinking with this fear-based or survival thinking, this can then drive decisions that show that, hey, look, your survival matters more than your growth or collaboration or abundance or creativity. So you also need to be aware of this. If you're around people that have fears, that are constantly in survival mode, the world has pretty much everything we need now. Think about it. How easy are most things? Is anything actually hard? If you need to take a shower, you turn on the water. You need a light, you flip a switch. To connect with your friends, you just turn on your phone. Everything is with a switch, a button, a swipe. So many things are so easy. There's no need to live in survival mode, scarcity mode. So if you're not careful, people that think like this, they have this biological wiring that they're not so aware of yet. This can contagiously spread. So this directly contrasts with an abundance mindset. An abundance mindset is the solution. And this means that you view the world that has plenty of choices, plenty of opportunities, plenty of possibilities, resources. And this means that you're also grateful. You use your creativity with love, with joy. Use your imagination. Where scarcity, you're limiting your own potential through competition, anxiety, stress, fear, inadequacy. You have all these limiting beliefs. People with an abundant mindset, guess what? This is contagious too. However, this is bringing all the good to your reality. People with an abundant mindset, they're more likely to see that they have all the resources inside of themselves to achieve what they want. And they also want to collaborate with others around them. Whereas people who are scarce and have scarcity thinking, they think people might be out to get them. They're in that fear mode, that survival mode. They don't want to share ideas with other people. Maybe they're going to take away their idea. Whereas abundance, collaboration, sharing, growth, opportunities, possibilities. So you can have this spread through your reality. So think about that for a moment. What if you thought that everything was abundant? Everything in the world, there was an abundance of it. Money, love, joy, all the wonderful things. There's an abundance of these for you, for other people, for everyone. Now, oftentimes, scarcity, it arrives in different competitive systems. This means that there's zero-sum thinking. If one person wins, then another must lose. Now, this comes a lot from the media and different advertisements as well. So you really have to be careful of this disease of scarcity from other people, your own thoughts, and outside influences as well. However, everyone can win. That's one of the things that I teach in all of my trainings. Anytime that you go into a conversation, into a negotiation, into anything in business, anything with a relationship, these are all supposed to be win-win situations. If you're always thinking, I win, they lose, what is that really going to get for you? What is that going to allow you to do? What if everyone, including yourself, was creating what they want? What is that going to get for you? Probably more opportunities and probably more possibilities. So this whole idea that one person wins and another loses, this is scarcity thinking. So if you want to overcome scarcity thinking, this dis-ease, this contagious dis-ease, you need to have awareness when scarcity often begins. And it can begin in your mind, in the minds of others, in the media, other outside influences, maybe people at your job, in your business, at your work. You need to question people when this comes up to show them that there's more choices, opportunities, and possibilities for you and for them. And another way is to really build relationships with people that want to have an abundant way of thinking. Every week, I meet with some different coaches because we coach some really good students that have abundant thinking in this program. And we meet every week to discuss how we're doing. We learn different things. And the whole idea is we are selling abundance to the students. Everything that we're doing with them is to show them that they have more choices, more opportunities, and more possibilities. So be around people who want to build a connection with you, who want to win with you, who know that they have the resources inside of them to build more, to create more. Because scarcity, we don't want it to be a disease of our unconscious mind. You have the choice. You have the opportunity and the possibility to create whatever you want. And really, limitations, those don't really exist because you were born limitless, and now it's time to be limitless again. So if you know some people with a scarcity mindset, please share this with them, because I hope that it shows that there's another choice, abundance. If you haven't already, go ahead and like the audio and subscribe to the channel. I really appreciate everyone who's been subscribing lately, leaving comments, recommendations, suggestions. Really helps me keep making these videos and audios every single day. Thanks so much for listening, and I hope to see you on the next video or the next audio.